Have you ever kind of wished you could, just rewire your brain? Well, today we're going to dive into the science that says you absolutely can. And it all starts with one simple thing: where you choose to put your focus.
So let's just get right to it. Can you actually change how your brain works? I mean, really, fundamentally change the wiring? The answer from science is a resounding yes. And once you get how this works, you'll realize you've got way more control over your own mind than you probably ever thought was possible.
First things first, you've got to throw out that old idea that your brain is just fixed, like a piece of hardware that is what it is. The reality? It's in a constant state of adaptation. It's being molded and reshaped literally every single day by your thoughts, your feelings, and all your experiences.
And this incredible ability, this superpower, it has a name: neuroplasticity. It's your brain's amazing capacity to reorganize itself, to form new connections between its neurons. Think of it like this: your brain is a piece of software that's constantly being updated. And you're the programmer.
But here's the catch, and this is absolutely crucial. This power, neuroplasticity, it's totally neutral. It isn't inherently good or bad. It's just a tool, and it reinforces whatever you repeatedly focus on. It can build you up, or it can tear you down. It really all depends on which of two very different paths you take.
Okay, so let's talk about path number one. This is the one a lot of us fall into without even realizing it. It's the vicious negative cycle, and it's powered entirely by where we point our attention.
So how does this whole negative wiring thing even happen? Well, it starts when you repeatedly focus on worries or threats or things that frustrate you. Every time you do that, you're basically doing a mental rep that strengthens the brain circuits for negativity. And over time, your brain gets really good, hyper efficient, at spotting problems absolutely everywhere.
And what does that feel like in the real world? Well, when your brain is training to find threats all day long, it keeps your whole body on constant alert. You end up living in this state of high stress and anxiety, all because your brain is just doing the exact job you've trained it to do. But here's the good news: that exact same power works in the other direction. So path number two is all about consciously training your mind for a more positive, more balanced, and honestly, a more resilient state of being.
Just think about it like going to the gym, right? You can't just wish for stronger muscles. You have to actually do the reps. It is exactly the same with your mind. Repeatedly focusing on positive things is the mental exercise. It's the workout that literally changes the way you think, the way you feel, and how you react to things.
And the result of all that mental training, focusing on the good stuff, strengthens the neural pathways for pleasant emotions. The more you use these circuits, the stronger they get, which makes feelings like calm, contentment, and even joy just easier to access. You're basically paving a superhighway to a better state of mind.
Look at the difference here. Side by side, it couldn't be clearer. You focus on worries, your brain becomes an expert threat detector, and you're on high alert all the time. You focus on positivity, you strengthen the pathways for well-being and balance. It's the same mechanism, neuroplasticity, but the outcomes are worlds apart. Okay, so the theory is pretty clear, right? But that brings us to the most important question of all. How can you actually, practically, start training your brain to take that more positive path?
So what does this mental gym look like? Well, it's actually about really simple, regular practices. Things like gratitude, where you actively look for what's going right. Mindfulness, which trains your ability to just be present. And constructive affirmations to help guide your thoughts. These are real, concrete tools you can start using today to rewire your brain.
So when you boil it all down, this whole thing really comes back to one central idea: the undeniable, incredible power of your focus.
So if you take away just one thing, let it be this: your brain is like a loyal servant. It will efficiently and automatically adapt to whatever you consistently focus on. It builds the pathways you use the most, whether they lead to anxiety or to peace. And that leads to the most empowering point of all. You have a choice in this. You have agency. You are the architect of your own mind. Every single day, you get to decide which mental muscles you're going to work out and which ones you're going to let get weaker.
So just remember that. Every moment, every thought, it's an active training for your brain. The only real question left is which path are you going to train for today?